Hi folks, any guesses where we're at? I've got Mark Terryberry, who everybody should know from HAAS Tip of the Day, and we're here in Oxnard, California.
Yes, we're here at the factory. We're going to give you a little tour here. It's kind of like a candy store for us.
1 million square foot candy store. Actually more than that, that's the under the roof.
Yeah, 1 million under a roof here as far as I know, and then we've got something like 1 million square foot outside in the yard where we keep our castings. And then they've added some other buildings here in town with some other product lines like sheet metal.
Awesome, let's go. So actually I should ask, anybody can come do this? You guys offer factory tours?
Sure.
Amazing.
Yeah, especially if you're a HAAS customer, but anybody really can walk through. We'll give you the 10-cent tour.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so we're in building 1 right now. We've got 4 buildings here on this campus. And right here, down below us, is our rotary assembly.
Yep. Okay, so this is all 4th axis, 5th axis rotary type stuff?
Yeah, so all the regular HRT 210 rotary tables that everyone's got on their machines are made right here.
Yep.
And now we got a lot of 5-axis machines right at the end, all the bolt-on.
Yep.
And even in the corners, we got pallets full of
over there.
castings.
Okay.
And those are the bottom ends of our UMC, our dedicated 5-axis machines.
Got it. Cool. I gotta ask the obvious. You know, I see some. Looks like HAAS machines there, but those over there were Hitachi Seiki, right? So, so you guys use machines you need to use to make the equipment you make.
Whatever's the right machine for the job.
Yeah, but I guess you don't make every. Well, you make horizontals though, right?
Yeah, we make horizontals. Right now, you'll see on the far side of the machine shop some 1,000-millimeter machines, some large gantry machines that we use to machine the castings with our large verticals. And so we just don't make anything that big, so we bring them in from outside.
Cool.
Yeah. Right now we're more towards assembly.
Okay.
Building 1. We'll show you this downstairs as well. They're putting together some of the large rotary products.
Yep.
And on the far side, we're just starting to be able to see some of the small vertical lines.
Oh yeah.
Where they actually put together some of the like VF2.
Yeah.
And at the end of this building, all of the machines that are finished get brought over here to our shipping department. They wrap them or put them in a crate and send them on their way. And you'll see all those machines stacked up in the yard. Although it's raining. It's raining.
Yeah, bummer.
So they might have fewer than normal as they bring them inside.
Oh, there's that looks like a column.
Yeah.
Or some part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so VF small, so that's a vertical on the small line. And they'll go through assembly there, put all the lines for the lubrication and all that kind of stuff.
So this is literally where you're assembling like a VF2. Starts here. No kidding.
So sub-assembly for the columns here, then they'll work their way over and get bolted to the bases.
Yep. It's amazing. So we'll see, hopefully we'll see this, but you bring in a casting and then you guys do machining on them here.
Yes. Yeah, this is it. I mean, so
cool.
There's no other factory, there's no other machine shop someplace that's doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
Everything gets done here from start to finish.
That's cool.
There's another sub-assembly over in building 4. They put together the control cabinet and they wheel them over.
Okay.
And they'll bolt them all together right there on the line. And we've got a spindle assembly room right here in the middle. So even the spindles, we're not buying those things, right?
That's crazy.
We can't. We're too vested. We have to make them right.
Yeah.
So we make them ourselves.
So that is a sort of cleaner room in there? Is that the idea?
Yeah, you got to go through the kind of like the airlock type
thing
to go in there.
Cool.
They just want to make sure that there's no dust in that area.
Sure.
And in fact, there's a 50 taper spindle there. There's our 40 taper, spindles there. And we'll see those being manufactured on the other side of the wall in the machine shop.
Oh
so now we're back to the machine shop.
Oh my
One of the machine shops.
God.
On the far side.
Look at that. Yes.
So that's a column for a large vertical, right?
Yeah.
And it's a good size piece, so we're doing them on the gantry mill.
So large vertical would be VF6 and up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we've got some VF11s, VF12s, some larger machines that are being assembled in building 3. Hopefully they've got one right now being assembled because they are enormous, right? 10-foot travels in the x-axis.
Yeah.
And right here.
Okay. Oh, robots.
It's a robot cell that's we're kind of coming at it from a funny angle.
Yeah.
But those are your spindles.
Okay.
And they're actually
mills.
Mills. Mill spindles right there. And on the other side, right over here, is our kind of grinding department where they're actually grinding the tapers on the spindles.
Okay, got it.
Look at that. So all these parts, machine here, brought over for assembly, put together here.
So this is the final assembly, right?
This is it. And so they'll put it together here, and you know, different people have different roles, but they'll look at the entire assembly process right here in one spot. They balance the spindles in the spindle room, but they'll also balance them again on the machine as an assembly.
Now, can you tell if this will be an SS or regular from that?
From the pitch of the ball screw?
Well, from
it's an automatic mode.
Because it's got a different mechanism, servo versus mechanical or something on the tool changer.
It looks like a DC motor, so it's going to be a regular standard tool changer.
Okay.
Yeah. Where the SS has a big servo motor, like this.
Yeah, got it.
For the tool changer.
That's what makes it go so fast.
Thanks.
I gotta say, this place is hopping. Like we keep seeing.
Crazy. Oh yeah. You can see the tugs here bringing stuff back.
Oh, awesome.
From the little train carts here back from building 4. Where we got racks to the ceiling full of these finished parts.
Well, this is like the same thing you see at the airport. Funny.
Yeah, all the custom-made racks.
Oh my god.
Well, and everything on these machines is designed for production, right? So you saw them dialing in the bases over here.
Yeah.
But then the sheet metal's over here. You can see like on these more...
Yeah, I saw that. That's really impressive.
So we've got an entire other area that's assembling the sheet metal. This thing's ready to go. And when the machine's ready to go, they just drive up, slide it in, bolt it in.
It was so cool. I saw the way that thing adjusted, leveled, and hooked in. That was really cool.
Yeah, really designed for assembly, for making a efficient value machine.
Yes, look.
There you go.
Check it out.
Your machine's brother.
Smaller tool changer. Machine is ready. Boom. That's cool. Because you guys do a test cut, but then you clean it out for the most part. Yeah.
So we'll have guys come in the evening or the afternoon, they'll clean up all the machines. So here's some test cuts there.
Yep.
The test cuts get stored for each machine. So if there's a problem, if
there
were to be a problem in your machine, we can say, look, here's how it cut there, here's how it cuts here.
I remember Scott was saying that you can actually pull up the ball bar test PDF results on your controller.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So here's the infamous VF4SS. This is the other machine that we really looked at. And so you get 50 inches in X, but man, I gotta say, I really like having 26 in Y versus the 20 you have here. And in fact, it's funny, on a VM3 with 40 by 26, you get more work area than 50 by 20.
Yeah, when you do the square inches.
Yeah, the square inches.
No, it's a good sized machine. That's what a mold machine. So I used to make a lot of floor mat molds for cars.
Yeah.
And you'd be swapping a lot of parts, rotating them around, doing them in 4 ops on a VF3 for that size mold, 25 inches.
Okay.
And so 25 inches is a real common mold base.
So extended X, that's a big machine.
They're running a ball bar right over there. You talked about the ball bar plug?
Yeah, yeah.
So they're setting it up there right where you hit the button on that. In fact, it's running right now. So
okay.
It's cutting a little circle.
Yeah.
And they'll run it a few different times, a few different feed rates, and dial on the machine.
Got it. So this is something I was talking about with my local HFO, was coming back to our machine, because look, the reality is there's more to just setting the machine on the ground. Like, you've got to have the machine trammed in, you've got to have it level, concrete sags. We've noticed if you drive a forklift in front of your machine, you can change the casting. It's just the reality of the fact of the matter. And so we were thinking about coming, getting ours laser leveled, and then running a ball bar test and just seeing what it shows. But there's more to making accurate parts than just hitting cycle start.
Yep.
It's cool.
Well, that's the thing, right? As long as it's a good, solid, repeatable machine, you can lie to it in a million different ways to make perfect parts.
Right, but you got to know how to lie to it.
You have to know. That's a good machine. Or a good setup guy. You can have lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your lower.
Okay, so this is before they put the column on right here. But yeah, I mean, you guys see, like, this is the essence of a 3-axis machine. You've got your Y-axis there. They're putting the X on top with the mounts for the screws.
What they're doing right now with all the loop lines and everything else like that, that's what makes the machine so easy to maintain, right?
Okay.
The maintenance is pretty simple. They add this central loop manifold on the side of the machine.
Okay.
So there's only a handful of things you have to make sure happen at the machine, right? You have to have good clean air, make sure there's no water in it. Nothing we can do about that. That's on the shop side. Then you've got a spindle loop system, way loop system kind of, right?
Yep. That's on the right side of the machine. I remember seeing that. Yep.
Exactly, right? So one's got the spindle loop, one's got the grease pack for the wave.
That's crazy. Just columns and bases sitting right there,
all day long.
Do you know, is that machined or also ground?
No, that's machined.
Okay.
So you can tell that fly through right there.
Yeah.
And again, it's probably CBN.
Got it.
Which means they can run a thing twice as fast as their normal, face mills.
Yeah.
And which you can either run parts faster or you can leave the feed rate the same and get a terrific surface.
Yeah, I was just say, it doesn't have the feel. You don't feel the tool marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not grainy like a regular cast iron.
Right. It's incredible. That's funny to see a lathe without a naked lathe.
Naked lathe.
Slant bed lathe. That's an ST10 or 20 maybe? 20. Cool. Okay, so that's for your tailstock.
Tailstock.
Yeah. Your turret there.
Grind plates in the tailstock to get everything just perfect.
Oh yeah, more. Okay, whole line of lathes here.
Oh yeah, this is just one segment of the whole thing. And they're moving out. This machine, if we come back later on this afternoon, it'll probably be gone.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, no, I think the time it takes to make a machine, actually walk through the shop. Rick, how long does it take to make a machine? Let's say a VF2.
VF2 from machine shop to cast.
Well, yeah, from assembly at least. They drop it off, and you've got,
I'll say maybe
5 days.
Yeah, max 5 days.
Max 5 days. Yeah. Wow. From the casting not being bolted together to being on a freight truck.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. The heck is that thing?
Oh, the PVC?
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll carry in our sheet metal from the other building on the PVC pipes to make sure nothing
That's
touches
funny.
each other.
Okay, it's a rack.
Just roll it all right
There we
in.
go. I see.
Yeah. Oh, there's one over there. Saran wrapped up.
Yeah. Right.
Keep
Okay.
the parts from falling off.
That's hilarious. I expected something much cooler, like some secret, cleaning system. I can't get over the PVC. That's hilarious.
It's adaptable and it works.
No, yeah,
right?
we're phenomenal. Don't overthink it. Now we're talking machine shop. Look at this, folks. Amazing. I mean, just like boom, right here. These are 40 taper mill spindles, right?
Yep, here's the 40 taper spindle. So
Yeah.
they're putting the finished grind on it over here in the grinding department.
Okay.
We got some robot load going on over there.
Okay.
And they'll take it back over for inspection with the air gauges.
Got it. What are the horizontals doing?
It looks like they've got a tailstock for a TL.
Okay.
And what looks like is possibly the bearing block for one of the ball screws.
Got it. So this is all still grinding?
Still grinding.
Got it.
They got a lot of grinding here. Well,
Yeah.
there's some gear hobbing here as well.
Can I look in there? So it's rotating a hob around the workpiece right there that's rotating, but it's all synchronized. Very cool.
And we have these auto dispensers all over the shop.
What is for alcohol? What for?
Those long days. So if you need to replace your end mills or whatever, they don't walk all the way back to the tool crib.
Yeah.
They just type in their number, dispense the number of tools they want, and grab them. Yeah, here's a robot assembly.
Okay. We were looking at
draw
the
tubes.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Look at the tooling. Holy cow, look at that rougher. And then look at the extender for the, it looks like it's just a drill though. Holy cow. That's amazing. Amazing. So you literally just clamp it, you just dial it in. I mean, it's just a big part.
Yeah, it's a big part, yeah. A lot of work support on these large casters.
And I'm trying to see, is there a probe here? Do you probe things in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So these probe as well, but a lot of this is kind of dedicated equipment just for just one purpose.
Yeah, got it. And these are basically the same machines? Yeah.
This one is the base caster.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and HAAS has spent a lot of years getting good at machining these bases, and then being able to adjust them afterwards and dial them all in perfectly.
Right. Folks, this is part of the, I guess this will do a, what do you call it?
A big power swap.
Yeah, exactly, right.
So they're both ready
Oh,
to go.
look at it, look at it. He's gonna load in the other one. So can you dial in your parts off? Yeah, that's amazing. These are huge.
It's like your shuttle plate change at the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this machine had to sit and wait for someone to actually swap the part out while it was running, it would never run.
Right. What is that a base to?
UMC. So that one's unique. It's a new casting,
okay.
so it's got an up override, kind of like another gantry top side that we're not seeing.
Yeah. Because I didn't recognize this.
Yeah, it's so different than like all the other verticals.
Oh man. Okay, so now we're building 3?
Now we're building 3. So we're just doing, this is more machine shop here.
Yeah.
It just goes on forever and ever and ever.
Oh my. Oh, so these are those 630s you were talking about.
These are 630s. You can see it's the machining out the housing for some HRT. HRT 160.
Okay. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, so obviously it's kind of boring because everyth's happening on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
You can't say anything.
Here are those cam boxes that we look at.
Oh, look at that. Holy cow. That's beautiful. yeah, that really is some sweet 5-axis. Holy, it's really cool.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Guess what we went right here? From the 630s. Nice little simultaneous swerve cuts.
Yeah, some legit.
Even though it's a 4-axis, right?
It's just 4th axis? Okay.
Yeah, just 4-axis.
Interesting.
XYZAD.
Sweet.
So you can see the tags on these guys. So like we're talking about, it's like, you know, first off you touch up your tools with a manually, right?
Yeah.
You're using a, you know, a gauge tool setter or a piece of paper or whatever. Then you'll use probes, which is using the machine to probe automatically.
Right.
These were set offline with an automatic tool presetter set up.
And that gives you your dimensions, your diameter. Okay, interesting. So that's a 3/4 inch end mill that's under by 2.4 thou.
Yeah.
Right.
These are VS machines. They're cutting the bases on some of the smaller machines.
My buddy used to have a VS3.
Oh, no way.
The open table, yes. Oh my gosh, those are like unicorns. they don't exist anymore, right?
They're still running. I mean, we're running them all day long on our own gas.
That's awesome. Amazing. So now we're in like the other half, and it's just like, look at this. Look at this side view of this bridge mill. Just going to town. I mean, it's so big, you don't even need to put an enclosure for the coolant. It's just amazing. When you guys have a plate on top of that whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you can see the next one right here through the side, way down the hall there.
What's that, where?
Look right
oh,
through the
yeah.
machine.
There's the whole amazing. Look at the tool changer. Oh my God. So it obviously knows when it picks up a pallet what's on it. It's somehow the pallets can be ID'd.
Yeah, so you can do the same thing with our P80 on our horizontal.
Yeah.
It's a pallet pull system, so you just schedule the jobs and it runs them all the way through. Yeah. Again, more robot loads on these E6.
Oh, look at that. Pull a table on.
Yeah, so it's going to grab the entire tables, load them into the machine.
Whoa.
And, you know, auto load, puts them on pallets, racks them all. Stacking them into the pallets, getting ready for the robot cells.
Oh my God. Holy cow. But that's funny, it's like a table on a table.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's towards assembly where we were before.
Okay.
Right at the end of that building is the UMC.
That's amazing. The robotic loader that can come up and down here and pick up any pallet and load it in any machine. It reminds me of one of the first machine shops I got to tour on my honeymoon, and they had a tool hive or tool crib at the back end of the factory, and any machine, there's a system that any machine could get any tool out of that back wall. So if you broke a 1/4 inch end mill, it could go back and get it and load a new one in that machine. Amazing.
This is where the raw stock comes into the building most of the time.
Oh wow. All those saws?
Yeah.
No kidding. Amada automatic band saws? That's cool.
That is your SS. So that's turbo-driven tool changer.
Got it. So the difference is the SS, the motor tool arm is actually an axis. So it has a servo motor with an encoder, which is allowed to run at the higher. The SS speeds are crazy compared to, you know, I've got the normal one on my DM3. So that's what we saw being machined just a few minutes ago. A lot of, it makes you appreciate that.
And on the gearbox, it's open to show you that center gear.
Got it. It would be inside of here, though.
That's where it's at.
Right, right.
Controlling that arm, the large arm.
Yeah. That's cool. So we're still building 3?
We're still building 3 here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. The tool room mills, the minis, and the DTs.
Now, I know we're going to find you a DT. Yeah, a little test cut.
Yeah.
We'll have real test cuts where we're actually cutting on material, and then we'll have just software checks where it goes through a bunch of algorithms to make sure everything's fine. We'll work our way back over to where the UMC 750s are, and then also some of the large. That building over there is building 4, and so they've got parts. So all of our inventory is there, so it's all automated.
Got it.
Part of that used to be over here. There used to be giant automation here that would grab parts and load, and they just cleared it out.
This is massive. Look at this space. This is just in transition?
Transition.
Yeah.
So they moved all of the inventory under one roof.
Got it.
Just for efficiency.
Yeah, right.
So when we have like a VF12, Just for perspective, the name of that yellow paint here is where they land, right? And so they're enormous, you know, almost twice the length of that VF8.
There's a 9 down there too, yeah, but nothing like the 12s, huh?
Yeah, so we'll have to definitely walk on the 9. Let's walk on the 9 and we'll come back when we do it. And your VF9, there's the one you were talking about.
Yeah. Wow.
Now we're starting to come over with the UMCs.
Okay.
So we've got an entire row here because the 5-axis have become so popular.
Yeah.
So they've doubled down that for sure and are putting out a lot of machines.
Got it. And there's still, this is missing the front knuckle brace, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the front A-frame to add support.
Got it.
Which just adds, you know, that much more rigidity.
Yeah, sure. Where is that part that we keep looking at that is simultaneous 4/5 machine, the cam? Oh, it must be in this.
You got it, right?
Oriented.
So this is our cam block inside here. So
got it.
Walk by assembly and we'll show it to you.
Okay. That's cool. Holy cow. That's massive.
We were talking about a VF11 or VF12. That's what we're looking at.
That's amazing. That's your X-axis? Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, folks, that's your travel.
Yeah, so 10 foot of travel on that guy.
That's awesome.
This one must be done.
Wow. So if you guys saw the video we put out on, I forget which video it was, but we'll put a card to it here, but we did a time lapse of our machine getting built and it went through, I don't know, hours of this type of motion, which is cool.
And the CAN cycles, everything else, it's already been tested. They'll run through everything all over again for each machine.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Awesome. You can see how you've got your Y-axis in the head here. Wow, this is a big line. This is impressive.
It is. I don't know what kind of numbers they're pushing out right now. I mean, originally they started out slow because they wanted to develop the processes. So the manufacturing engineers sat on this line for a long time getting the processes down. Yeah. And then, you know, the more mature the line gets, you know, you go from 5 to 10 to whatever machines a week.
Wow. So we're just hanging out here in the UMC 750 line, and I was like, "What's up with the red casting?" And Mark's like, "Oh, that's a new product."
It's everywhere. You're not going to walk through a spot in the building where there's not something UV mixed.
Interesting. You mix it in though.
Yeah. So you're talking the red castings here, right? There's no chance of it getting out. Everyone knows it's a prototype casting. And even the tool changer on this guy, a HAAS just doesn't stand still. So what is this? That's probably 50 tool changers.
Okay.
Where on our standard UMC,
at least
standard 40 taper tool changer.
Yeah.
And we've done the same thing with our 24 station, right? We've bumped that up a number of tools, and we're working that into production as well. So we just don't stand still. Cool. We're always working on the next.
And this is called the UMC, or it will be the 1000.
I think this will be the UMC 1000.
So which it just has to do with the platter size.
A little more travel, a little more table size. It's going to be definitely a larger platter.
Yeah. And that looks like these all look like they're machined pockets, so because you don't want to invest in the casting, you just make it out of billet for now while you're. Is that
possibly? I'm not sure. We have to talk to the engineers. It might be that they've gone so narrow that they need the extra strength of billet, and it might end up being that
production billet.
I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
it just jumped out being very. You can tell it's different.
Yeah, thinner walls might need the strength.
Yeah, that is cool. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, that's what everyone needs, right? If you got a 40 tool changer, you want 41. And so
I can't imagine having gotten the 24. I mean, we have. I'm so glad I got the 40.
Oh yeah.
I mean, money is finite, but still, like, it's very helpful.
All depends on your part. You might not need it, so why pay for it?
That's true. No, that's fair. Sorry.
But yeah,
being versatile and jumping around, it's nice.
Always the way. Always the way.
What's that? Is that a laser alignment?
Yeah, you were talking about having your machines lasered. So this is the Renaissance laser. So they're coming in and they're setting the compensation tables on each machine.
Cool.
So it's non-contact.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you can see how much more X-axis you got on that prototype machine. Holy cow!
I'm looking around for an SS because of the tool change. We were talking about the. I don't see one here right in front of me.
There was one, but it's boxed up.
We'll sneak right through the line here.
The gantries.
The gantries. And a lot of people love these. I love these.
Yeah.
For the size, the table size.
I was on your website. I noticed that you just redid it all. Just literally must have been the last week. But you know, it's funny because I don't feel like people know about these. I don't even know much about it.
Oh, there's shops that have them lined up, right?
Yeah.
And even some mold shops are running large mold bases for different stuff because of the size, and you know, we use them for floor mat molds, that type of thing. And what we don't have here today is a 5-axis. So they've got the 5-axis heads.
Oh, really?
Version
Interesting.
Of the GR.
I didn't know that.
Out, which they're using in the F1 shops and that
Got
kind
it. Where to next?
the best part of the tour. Whoa, 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 sorry.
This is what happens when your film guy's not ready. Look at that DJI. Is that the Osmo?
This is the Osmo.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, so folks, you didn't just see that. Now I'm going to say it again. Where to next?
What? Yeah. Best part of the tour.
So you guys have seen the tips of the day. This is where the magic happens, right?
This is it. This is what we normally end up shooting our videos, right? Service videos or our tip of the day.
Got it.
We've got some parts set up right now that we're getting ready to film with.
What was the other one? Not Ask a Friend.
Oh, Answer Man.
Answer Man. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're
That's
Brian
awesome.
with the Answer Man.
Right, got it.
And he'll film those anywhere in the factory.
Okay, cool. So I like that machine, the VM3.
Looks familiar.
It's so fun to have, like, actually see the other machines. VF3SS. Okay, cool.
Then our SD20Y over there, we're getting ready to shoot some lathe tips on.
Sweet.
Live tooling.
Live tooling. And this is ST20Y. Okay, so it has the Y axis.
Yeah,
Got it. In live tool. Okay, yeah, just not a sub spindle. That's the difference between the
This guy is the DS.
DS. Got it. Yep, dual spindle. Right. Cool. It's a pretty cool little setup. You got like the fancy ceiling to reflect the lights. Way more than I got, man. This is great.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Cool. Well, folks, hope you guys enjoyed. It's really cool to be out here to see where the machines are made, and hopefully learn some more stuff when we sit down with Mark this afternoon.
Check it out.
Take care.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Take care, folks. See you soon.